As the Pi network approaches its open mainnet launch, recent communications shed light on the types of apps that won't be considered real for the utility goals outlined in Condition 2. The network aims to have 100 genuine Pi apps contributing to its ecosystem, and certain criteria have been established to distinguish authentic contributions from those that fall short. Apps that are mere replicas or instantiations of existing Pi apps, lacking meaningful distinctions, will not be deemed as genuine contributions. This measure ensures that the Pi network thrives on a diverse range of applications, each bringing a unique and valuable aspect to the ecosystem. Importantly, any apps found in violation of Pi network policies will not be counted towards the utility goal. This underlines the commitment to maintaining a secure and policy-compliant environment, aligning with the network's overarching principles. Furthermore, the Pi network emphasizes that apps lacking a genuine intent to engage users or failing to bring tangible utility to the Pi ecosystem will not contribute to the 100 app goal. This strategic approach aims to foster the development and integration of apps that genuinely enhance the user experience and contribute meaningfully to the Pi network's growth. It's worth noting that the criteria for what qualifies as a real Pi app will be subject to ongoing calibration throughout the year. This adaptive approach reflects the Pi network's commitment to staying responsive to the evolving landscape of app development and user engagement. Welcome to Crypto World Educate. If this is your first time on this channel, kindly hit the subscribe and like button, and toggle on the notification so as not to miss any updates from this channel. As the community eagerly anticipates the mainnet launch, these clarifications provide a roadmap for app developers and contributors to align their efforts with the Pi network's vision. The emphasis on authenticity, engagement, and utility underscores the network's dedication to creating a vibrant and sustainable ecosystem for all Pi enthusiasts. In the spirit of transparency and community collaboration, the Pi network invites developers to actively participate in shaping the criteria for real Pi apps. Regular feedback loops and open channels of communication will be maintained to ensure that the calibration process remains inclusive and reflective of the diverse perspectives within the Pi community. The dynamic nature of the criteria reflects the Pi network's commitment to adaptability and continuous improvement. This iterative approach acknowledges that the definition of a valuable and genuine Pi app may evolve over time, aligning with the ever-changing landscape of technology and user expectations. To provide further guidance to developers and app creators, the Pi network encourages a thorough understanding of the policies and guidelines in place. This proactive engagement will not only contribute to the success of the mainnet launch but also foster a collaborative environment where the entire Pi community plays a role in shaping the future of the network. As the Pi network moves closer to its mainnet launch, the focus on authentic, engaging, and utility-driven apps sets the stage for a vibrant and sustainable ecosystem. The network remains steadfast in its commitment to creating a space where innovation thrives, and each Pi app adds genuine value to the growing community. Developers and users alike can look forward to a dynamic landscape that reflects the shared vision of a decentralized and user-centric future for the Pi network. In a significant stride towards decentralization and open collaboration, Pi network announces the transition to its open network. The mainnet blockchain, initially launched in an enclosed state on December 28, 2021, is now poised to shed its firewall, ushering in a new era of external connectivity and expanded possibilities. The move to an open network signifies the removal of barriers that previously restricted external connectivity. Pioneers and users alike can now seamlessly connect to other networks, wallets, and entities interested in engaging with the Pi mainnet blockchain. This pivotal shift opens the door to a broader ecosystem, fostering interoperability and collaboration across the decentralized landscape. One of the key aspects of the open network is the unblocking of API calls, providing pioneers with unhindered access to run their own mainnet Pi nodes and API services. This empowerment enables a more distributed and participatory network, where individual pioneers can actively contribute to the network's infrastructure and functionality. For a comprehensive understanding of the developments surrounding the open network, Pi enthusiasts are encouraged to delve into the updated roadmap chapter of the 2021 December white paper. The roadmap outlines the strategic vision and milestones guiding Pi network's journey towards a more open and interconnected future. As Pi network embraces openness, it underscores the commitment to decentralization, community engagement, and continuous evolution. The removal of the mainnet's firewall represents a bold step toward creating a dynamic and inclusive ecosystem where innovation flourishes, and users play an integral role in shaping the network's trajectory. With the open network unfolding, the Pi community eagerly anticipates the myriad opportunities that lie ahead, as the network expands its reach and invites a diverse array of participants to contribute to the flourishing Pi ecosystem. The transition to the open network is not merely a technical upgrade. It embodies the core principles of decentralization, inclusivity, and community-driven development that lie at the heart of Pi Network's vision. As the firewall is lifted, the Pi community gains the flexibility to explore and integrate with external entities, unlocking new possibilities for collaboration and innovation. Pioneers are now empowered to run their own mainnet Pi nodes and API services, marking a significant decentralization milestone. This shift from a closed system to an open network aligns with Pi Network's commitment to providing its community with the tools and autonomy to actively shape the future of the platform. In the spirit of transparency and community involvement, Pi Network encourages pioneers to explore the updated roadmap chapter of the 2021 December white paper. This comprehensive resource details the strategic roadmap, guiding the community through the planned milestones and key developments as the network evolves. The removal of firewalls not only expands connectivity but also reinforces the collaborative nature of the Pi network. As pioneers connect with other networks and entities, the potential for cross-platform synergies and collaborative projects becomes limitless. The open network paves the way for a rich and diverse ecosystem, where ideas flow freely, and participants actively contribute to the growth and resilience of Pi. Pi Network's journey to the open network represents a significant chapter in the evolution of decentralized blockchain platforms. By embracing open connectivity, Pi Network sets the stage for a future where users, developers, and external entities collaboratively shape the narrative of a truly decentralized and interconnected ecosystem. As the Pi community embarks on this exciting phase, the network's commitment to openness and community-driven innovation positions it as a pioneer in the broader blockchain landscape. The journey toward the open network is not just about removing firewalls. It's about opening doors to a world of possibilities where the Pi community collectively charts the course for the future of decentralized networks. In a recent series of announcements, the Pi network has shed light on the purpose behind its Know Your Customer (KYC) process and the delays some users are experiencing in the verification of their accounts. The KYC, outlined in the December 2021 white paper and subsequent communications, serves a critical role in upholding the network's integrity. The primary goal of the KYC is to prevent the infiltration of fake accounts, policy violators, and malicious actors while facilitating the smooth passage of honest miners. This measure not only fortifies the network against potential threats but also aligns with regulatory requirements such as anti-money laundering regulations, deterring sanctioned accounts from gaining access. The delay in the processing of some Pi network accounts stems from the intensified scrutiny and checks applied to a small minority of applications. The meticulous examination aims to ensure fair and accurate results, recognizing that determining the authenticity of certain accounts may be more intricate than usual. It's important to note that the accounts subject to extra scrutiny are not necessarily fake, in violation of policies, or associated with malicious activities. Instead, the complexity of their determination necessitates additional time for a thorough review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.